Are you recording now, Tan?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Everyone's waiting for you. Everyone's watching. The entire
Hello
audience
and
is
welcome
staring.
to another episode of... Hello and welcome to another
He's,
episode
I'm psyched about. He's too scared now.
I'm gonna beat you within an inch of... Interrupt me again, Tanhony.
He's losing his mind. He's going
One more
psycho.
fucking time.
He's
One
going
more
cyber
fucking
psycho.
time. Tan, I'm killing your character right now.
Try it.
Fridge is crushed by falling rocks.
This is the kind of behavior that got you turned into a monkey on Space Station.
That's right.
It was not this type of behavior, I will assure you of that.
Hello and welcome to another episode
Yes,
of
man, learn your place.
Gooday.
Whoa.
Hey,
Hello and welcome to another episode of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Black Rock Prison. My name is Jack of Knights, and today I'm joined by Space Station 13 Monkey Tanhony. Actual Monkey Gooday.
Lercent, everybody.
In the ancient ways of Arrakis, that monkey had a different name. Gorilla Sanchez.
And that monkey that hangs out with King Kai, Dune. What happened in the last session?
You will know your monkeys if born to them.
Last session, we
escaped the hallway, I remember
we
that.
escaped
That
the
was
hallway.
true.
I got a dinner with somebody, or I made plans to
Right,
make dinner.
yeah.
You've rigged someone up?
I did.
Yeah, I
That's
remember.
his
I remember
area.
now.
Baby Grunk was risen.
Yeah.
The way he said, like, Jesus was risen. It was a mistranslation. He never came back from the dead. He just had game.
Jesse tried to interrogate the user for Don't Fear the Reaper because Mizukami's soul went into the dreamscape or some shit.
Oh yeah.
But Don't Fear the Reaper did not seem like phased by any sort of threats to his life. And
Or
without
to
his cooperation, you're not sure if you can get into the dreamscape. Damien has suggested that he might be able to find another way, but you're not certain. To the other group, Fridge and Trent, they escaped from the laboratory, back through the endless hallways and into the fight club, where Trent realized that he was the one person in the prison not invited to a party, and Fridge made friends with a skull or something.
I believe we left off specifically with Trent trying to go sit with the party at lunch or dinner or whatever we were about to eat,
Yeah.
and everybody was just kind of very hesitant to even acknowledge.
We were about to be served.
Yeah.
It's like a restaurant.
He was keeping about 8 feet away from the party, a reasonable distance.
Hey guys, I'm so glad to be part of the group. So yeah, if that's what, I mean, alright, if that's where you left off, yeah, you guys are, at the, what was it, dinner table? It was dinner time, right? Whatever. I'm gonna say it's dinner time, and then someone in the, no one's watching these, never mind.
Guys, in the comments.
Yeah, in the
Where you fucking belong in the comments. Who said you could fucking breathe my air?
If you're watching, leave a comment.
If you're watching,
And if you're not watching, keep that shit to yourself.
that's right.
Because I don't give a swag.
Make sure you comment in the Discovering SCP Across the Tabletop channel and tell Jack what a good DM he is.
But don't you dare talk to me. Because that won't end
He
so well
deserves
for you.
it.
Okay.
Please, we need to know we're not alone out here.
We are alone.
I want to be loved and acknowledged.
Don't we all?
Okay, your little group has, like, assembled at your, dinner table. However, it does not appear that Damien is there. Jesse, maybe you assume he's, like, still looking into, your, issues.
How do you know I was assuming?
Yeah.
Can I roll to see how far away from the group Trent has to sit?
You may, but there are some open seats now.
I will take the closest one possible.
You sit in the empty seat where Mrs. Tommy used to be.
Oh, okay.
That's it used to mean something.
How dare you sit where she's at?
Oh, Trent.
What's-
Hey.
Hey,
Hey,
I
hey
think
there,
there's
Trent.
going to be open seats. I guess
Yeah.
this place is a little empty at this time of the day,
Yeah, sure.
huh? Jesse, didn't you have some sort of dinner date going on? What's up with that? Why are you eating with us?
I mean, we haven't set a day for it yet. you know,
So just
like,
clarify,
not
is
planning
Fridge here? Because I remember I was like a bit further away last time. Am I present?
If you want to be, I don't decide.
Okay, spawn me in.
Fridge, you were spawned at the table.
It's like
Whoa.
fucking Gmods. I ragdoll onto the table.
Fridge, for some reason, falls from the ceiling. Into the table.
My arm clips through the table and gets stuck.
I was eating that.
Well, now you can eat friendship, okay?
I don't want.
What do you not want? You
I
want
don't
your
think we know each other like that. Actually.
What? What are you talking
What?
about?
I, for one, enjoyed the little tumble, says the little skull inside the fridge.
There's no little skull inside my fridge.
I've been wondering about that one. What is that?
This is my soul brother.
Your what?
My soul brother?
They found me in the endless hallway.
Endless hallway.
Yeah.
We didn't tell you about the endless hallway?
No, I don't think you
The
did.
infinite jest, if you will.
No. I tried to tell you about the endless hallway. Were you not listening? I actually went into great detail about.
Stretches on and on
adventure.
and on.
Yeah.
Much far longer than your soul can walk, I'll tell you that.
Did you?
You leave some stuff behind!
You would think I would have remembered that.
No, you went there.
It was all I was talking about. Jesse, it was all I was talking about.
Sometimes your black mind blocks stuff out that it knows is dangerous for it. Maybe you just can't
Yeah.
handle the information.
Something's telling me that there's a lot of loot left unturned over in the endless hallway. Maybe we should go back.
I can't go back. I can't go back. You tell me to go back, I'll kill you then myself.
Hey, calm down. You're fine. Everything's fine. Okay.
You ever think about your ear canals?
What?
Like hallways. We're having like an Uzumaki moment. Spirals.
Do you think like to go to
Rocky
the psych
chopping
ward
up
or
the
like?
hallway. What?
Guys, I guess this might be goodbye. Who knows what tomorrow's gonna bring?
Hallway, probably.
Goodbye.
It could be
What
a
do you-
hallway. I might be contracted to somebody else. I might have to go work for another group. But
Oh no.
Well, you're still locked in the same building, so it's not going to be much
Yeah,
of
I
a
mean-
goodbye.
Are
You're still
you,
in jail,
like,
my guy.
cellmates with- Are you cellmates with?
Yeah, I'll see you tonight.
When did we establish this?
What do you mean?
This did not happen.
Oh,
Yeah, no.
well, we're still in close quarters. There's a prison, my guy.
I'm going to retcon it so that, Dune, your cell is the next cell over from Bridges.
Yeah, I'll see you later.
Yeah, I guess so.
We share a lunchroom.
you know what? Yeah,
I look around. How many tables are there in the lunchroom?
This lunchroom was built to service at least a couple hundred people.
But it's all invisible view.
There's a lot.
But I can
That's
see
all
it all
I'm
from
saying.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can't escape my sight, I'm afraid. You may be out the hallway, but you're still trapped.
What's on the menu today, Jack?
Today on the menu,
What kind of slop are we?
thought of it.
No.
The food, honestly, surprisingly enough, isn't that bad. Like, it's serviceable. It's better than like most prisons. Right now they've got like this. They've got like a big special on like hamburgers. Then there's veggie burgers for the vegetarian prisoners.
Wow.
They've got tofu or something. I don't know.
Tofu.
You know, I often forget how nice this place is.
What are you talking
Where's my
about?
damn caviar?
This is hell on earth.
We have a Switch. There's a
Where's the
PS4
wine?
there.
Where's my red wine? Where's the sommelier?
They never
No,
let
honestly,
us out.
I've been in worse prisons. This is not awful.
Name 3. Right now. I guess you can't. Huh?
New York State was pretty bad.
That's one.
There was one in Florida.
What was it called?
Mhm.
Oh, fuck if I know. Yellow Badger or something stupid like that.
What? It wasn't called that. I can guarantee it wasn't called Yellow Badge. What the fuck are you talking about? You're insane.
You don't know that. Like,
I do know.
have you ever?
I know
been
every
to Florida?
prison, okay? I'm a professional criminal.
Okay, name them all.
I don't want to.
Okay, so you understand I don't believe you, right?
Well, I don't care because I believe me, and that self-belief is what's kept me alive so long. And you know, sometimes that's all you need.
I guess so. Sure.
Yeah, you can take that. You can have that lesson if you like, and you can use that in your own life.
I mean, I believe myself pretty well, I think.
Why?
Who said that?
Maybe that was your own self-consciousness. Your own train of thought has a conductor all its own.
I wish it didn't. That was terrifying. I felt like sick to my stomach.
You've been walking through the hallway all your life, and only now do you notice the walls?
Are you okay? Like,
No.
Which is defined by
I
the
experienced House of Leaves, if you must know.
I love that book.
I don't. I lived it. It was my life of leaves.
It was really well
And
written.
it's fucking autumn, and the leaves are falling, and they gather under your fucking feet, and you can feel them biting you. And then you have to leave.
Yeah? Is that so?
Yeah.
Oh. I kind of like lean over to Trent a little bit. What the fuck happened?
Look, just go easy on him.
I experienced ego death and ego rebirth is what happened in that whole way.
You wouldn't understand. It's something that only the hallway.
Hey, I also had ego death. I forgot I was alive for
Okay, you haven't been answering my question on that. Like, what is that?
That's a skull.
Yeah, we picked him up.
You've got one too, don't judge.
Yeah, I'm not
Hi,
judging.
I'm a stand user that died, I guess, and couldn't really move on or something.
Oh.
I don't really know what's going on either. I just know that I was trapped in the endless hallway forever. Until my best friend here helped me out.
No
And
problem.
Stan-
We
and
hallway
Stan-
boys gotta stick together.
That's right. Hallway brothers forever.
We're close to them, brothers.
Fridge, you are planning on putting him back, right?
What?
Eventually.
In the hallway?
Yeah.
Oh, please, no!
Listen,
I just.
although I
you're gonna
love
take
the
it with you?
hallway, like my parents, I don't want to go back, and I wouldn't put anyone else back there.
Don't you already have a cellmate?
Do I? Who? My last one died. Have they given me a
Yeah.
new guy yet?
I don't think they have. You
Well-
haven't mentioned anyone.
I'm gonna throw out the other bed so they can't, so I'll have like a fucking suite.
I don't think that's. I don't think that's how it works.
I decide how it works.
I don't think
I'll-
you do. I think you overestimate yourself.
Rather
take the bed.
overestimate than
You don't want
underestimate myself. That's how you end up crushed into insectoid form.
Huh.
You ever seen Kafka? You ever read Kafka?
No.
Guy turns into a beetle because of his fucking mindset. Real story.
With Michael Keaton.
I don't remember his name, but that might have been it.
I don't. I haven't read Kafka, but I don't think that was the
You're
name.
going to do like an Andrew Tate speech.
The thing about women. No, wait.
Hey. Look, okay,
Women
I'm all
do
for
be
bits.
eating sushi.
I'm all for. Hey. I'm all for bits and jest. But if you continue that joke, I will kick your ass. I swear to God.
Sorry, I didn't hear what you said. I was busy trafficking people in Romania.
Women do be shopping, though.
Go fuck yourself.
Hey, I'm just talking here. I'm just talking. Why you so angry?
We don't need that kind of tension here. At
Sorry.
the dinner table.
In prison, we don't need that kind of
Yeah,
that
please,
kind of energy.
Please, it's making
Trent,
my.
We've already got enough fucking tension. We gotta get out of here. Nah, I'm fine. I'm good.
Trent, I want you to know your inclusion here is tentative. Alright? I don't think.
What do you mean? What do you mean? I just
I just want you to watch yourself.
watch myself.
You're on contract.
Yeah.
That contract can be
What's
voided
going on?
like at any time.
No.
Are you like threatening?
I got
Trent?
my spoon, my fork,
This is
the
like
things that I
ominous.
was listed for. What do you mean? I caught.
Spoon, very useful. Very useful. You can sharpen that down into any kind of weapon.
Are you guys gonna pay me more?
I don't know what's being implied here. I'm like a child seeing their parents get divorced.
I wasn't aware.
I've
I
had
was still
experienced
under
that once
contract.
before.
Sorry.
This is like my fucking instant replay.
Oh.
Yeah, I was 30.
Oh.
You know,
Wait, how
Jesse,
how
I think,
how old
Jesse,
are
I
you?
think this person's getting-
Right now,
Yeah.
35.
Oh.
You know, I'm still a young guy. You know, I've got potential still. I'm gonna start training for the
Yeah.
Olympics any day now.
35 is not that old. It's not that old.
It's not that old. I'm still in my prime.
Yeah, you're
Well-
still in your prime.
You know, even my dreams, they can still be accomplished. So I'll just start tomorrow, you know?
Mhm.
There's so
I
many
mean, what's-
tomorrows.
Well, it's tomorrow, but yesterday. What's today except for yesterday's tomorrow? You know.
I don't think that's like time machine stuff. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of H.G. Wells, so I don't know what a time machine is.
No, I mean, H.G. Wells.
He wrote the time machine, right?
He wrote.
Oh,
the-
Mizukame,
Yeah.
right? I feel like.
Oh
that's
yeah,
something
she's
you should-
fucking like missing.
Well, no, she's comatose or
Oh yeah,
something.
well she's missing from here because she's comatose.
Yeah.
Mizukami, is that your replacement for me?
Well, I mean, you're more the replacement for Mizukame. She was here
you're-
first.
Okay, so
and-
you're just gonna as soon as I'm out of contract, you're just gonna up in and replace me with the new friend of the week, right?
I mean, that's how. Yeah, when your contract.
Our
works out.
friendships are somewhat episodic, yes.
Yeah.
No, I thought.
You ever
listen,
you
I
ever
thought
read
we
any
were
Monster of the
friends.
Week stories?
This is like fucking Buffy
They're
the
like
Vampire
the
Slayer.
monster.
If Buffy was in prison along with Joss Whedon.
Sure.
I'm
I
very
never-
confused about Fridge's media consumption.
He seems to have it seems to be like darts on a dartboard.
Some
you know?
I
He knows-
hate
he
for
knows
little to no
H.G.
reason, so I love
Wells.
for little to no reason.
He knows H.G. Wells wrote the Time Machine,
But I
but
refuse to read
he
it.
refuses to read
It's a moral stance.
Right. Okay. So
I do
I-
watch YouTube summaries of those kind of stories, though, because that's safe.
I've tried to get information about how to get Muzukami back using the gentlest of techniques, mind you. And I haven't got anything. So I was hoping that, maybe y'all would be willing to help me a little bit.
We're gonna wake her up from her comatose state?
Well, yeah, we gotta interrogate a stand user for it first, though.
Oh, interrogation. Why don't you say so? I got a little bit of experience with that. I've been interrogated a couple of times.
Have
it.
you
Why
ever
don't you let
interrogated
me
anyone?
work for you?
Oh, have I ever interrogated someone? No, why do you ask?
Jessica kind of just claps her hands together. It's like, oh, okay. Trent.
Yes.
My name's Fuji, actually, but okay.
Trent, what's your experience with interrogation?
Well, in the heat of the moment, I could be quite the interrogator. I'll be asking questions and retrieving information.
And
Maybe
what if they
torture
don't want to
them.
give you information?
Then
Give her,
we torture them.
Yeah, they give
Oh.
a little bit of this and that. And,
In
I
my
haven't
experience-
introduced you yet. I hold up my left fist. This is this. Hold up my right fist. And this is that.
I like it. In my
Yeah,
experience,
Mwah. Mwah.
Look,
right? In my
I should
experience,
like.
torture always works.
I mean, I kicked him in the ribs 20 times. I think most of them are broken, so he's pretty tough.
You know,
We
people
don't
say
know
that
that.
most information obtained through torture is reliable. I read that.
Yes.
It's true.
In my
So,
experience.
Broken too.
Who said that? Who the fuck said that?
It's still me.
Oh, it's a skull. I forgot. I thought you were non-diegetic. I'm sorry.
We had to torture one of those Joestar boys back in Egypt
What?
when I was working for Dio. Yeah,
What did you do?
real,
Which one? What?
real,
Wait, what?
real tough,
Who?
real tough nut to crack. But,
What did you do? Wait, what? This is new law. I didn't know this.
You were not old enough to have been in Egypt.
He was a dad using baby. was-
my stand
He was part of the baby corps. They just didn't run into most of them in the canon time.
You would have had to be. You would have had to be pre-sperm cell.
Yeah.
He was a sperm with a stamp.
I
Kankuri
don't
looks
know.
down at his arm. It's a sperm stamp.
Look, I'm gonna be completely honest, Trent. I have no idea what you're talking about. But
Dio,
still,
that's like a
somehow
musician, right?
Oh,
Listen,
yeah,
listen,
Ronnie.
You were doing like
yeah.
concept
Okay.
security.
You'll
I
never.
understand.
You'll never
Hey.
be able to find a stand user because they're hiding in your ass, Joseph.
Oh my god!
I appreciate that you guys are curious, but I really don't like talking about my torn.
Why'd you bring it up then?
Okay, what year was this?
1986.
How old are you?
This isn't your first job, right? You have done stuff before.
Of course, I was in Moria in Japan, and
Oh
a
dear
little
God.
bit of a thing with this thing of ours over in Italy.
Hey, Jesse.
He was in every
what's
part.
Jesse, what's 2024 minus 30?
1994.
So either you're lying about your age, or you're lying about your life.
Trent.
Yeah.
I lean in slightly. Cut the bullshit.
Dear God, this isn't the first job, surely, right?
No. I do jobs all the time.
I
here.
put
Oh,
my
wait,
hand. I put my hand on Trent's shoulder. Trent.
Imagine if Trent is like an alternate universe version of that kid that Rohan fought.
He could have been in Moria. He's old enough for Moria.
Yeah, he would have been 6 years old for that.
Yeah. Hey, get your hand off my shoulder. What are you instigating here? Do you want to fight? Can we prison fight?
Hey, you got a real AT field there. You're perceiving it as a threat. That's the hedgehog's
You've never
friggin'
prison
dilemma.
fought? Hold on,
Trent.
you've never prison
No.
fought?
Hold on a second, Trent. Do you want to fight me?
What's going on?
I feel the aura, and I sit back down, and I
Yeah, that's what I fucking thought. Okay. Yeah.
Why are we all so fucking insane? What's going on?
no. I've
You're
done my fair
one to
share of
talk.
jobs.
I know.
I've done my
I
fair
said
share of
we.
jobs in the prison.
Oh, sorry. I thought that was like royal we. Like not including yourself.
Well, if it was royal, we would be only referring to myself.
I have an
Sorry,
excuse. I have an excuse for my madness. I've been alone for what year is it again?
2024.
Oh, I've been alone for like 50 years.
Oh my god. That's hell.
Yeah, but you said you experienced ego death, so that's like a time skip.
Oh yeah, I guess it kind of is.
You know, tell yourself that. I'll keep you sane.
Yeah.
Hey, Fridge, are you gonna give this guy a name anytime soon?
I think he already has a name, right? Like he was a man. He was a person.
At one point in time, but he has since forgotten that title.
Yeah, everything is just kind of gone. I need you to understand, I was in that hallway for a long time without anyone to talk to. Once you
say,
get past, once
And
you
now
get
you've
past
got
the
3 people who don't stop yapping.
Yeah. Once you get past the hallucinations, you start, and you get past the boredom, you just sort of like start zoning out until everything fades away.
So do you like what music do you like?
They didn't have music back then. He doesn't know.
It's only 50. What kind of music do you like?
I like Led Zeppelin.
Okay, then
Okay,
I don't
boomer.
know. Led Zeppelin.
You are
Led
na-
Zeppelin.
you are now Zeppeli.
I mean, I was gonna call you Robert after Robert Plant, but like Zeppelin sounds nice.
Oh, Robert. Yeah, sure. I'll go with Robbie.
That's a nice name.
Yeah, Robbie.
Robbie the Skeleton. Crazy.
Yeah, no, you're named after one of the best singer-songwriters of our generation.
Ow. I feel honored.
Yeah. So interrogation, right? That's.
Use me to spook them.
Oh yeah, kind of like that old diagram.
This we can hold him up and be like, this is the last guy we were interrogating. He told us what he wanted.
And we can be like, and we didn't even let him die. Listen, and then Robbie will start talking.
And we go,
and
ah, they
oh,
rattled
man.
me bones.
Oh man, I've been practicing my screams for so long. Can I try? Let me show you.
Well, not right. Are there any other open tables that I can move to?
There are multiple.
I make mental check of them. This has been strike one for Jesse's embarrassment meter.
How big does the meter go?
I think Trent is gonna follow her around like a lost puppy and just move to the other table.
Trent following a woman around is not a good look for you.
Especially with that like weird
No,
little
he's-
balaclava you wear all the time. Like what's up
No,
with that
he
anyway?
doesn't have that on. He doesn't have that. That's only during combat mode.
Yeah, why do you wear that?
Me chasing women in the dead of night.
It helps me. It helps me get into the zone when I have to perform inhuman tasks.
The inhuman task of shooting a guy with the nail gun?
Yes. When are we gonna torture this guy? Where is he?
He's
You
with-
left him unconscious on the floor in the rec room.
in the rec room.
Ah, my territory. The old stomping grounds.
Yeah, no. Hey, maybe we're lucky the solo boys are still there.
Yeah, summer
I'm ready.
boys.
I'm ready whenever you are. I could use
All
a
right.
good game of DDR.
I salvage what little food that fridge hasn't crushed.
You can make a stew out of that.
I pick up a loose piece of chicken and stand up. All right, we ready?
I was born ready.
Cool.
Do you think they still have Silent Hill the room? Not the room, sorry, Silent Hill Origins.
What's
In the
up
rec
now?
Oh my God, you're in for a treat, Robbie.
Where do you play Silent Hill?
It's
Origins?
like, imagine the
You're gonna love
hallway,
it.
but it was the whole world.
That's mortifying.
It is a horror game. Anyway, I stand up and I make my way to the rec room.
Horror game. I didn't realize board games got so advanced these days.
Hey, you know Monopoly?
Yeah.
You ain't seen nothing yet.
Wow. The future is crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I fucking hate
you can
Monopoly.
play. You can play Monopoly on a Switch now.
You shouldn't though. You don't want
No,
to encourage
I don't have
Monopoly.
thumbs.
Oh yeah, you don't have thumbs.
We can get them for
Uh,
you. If this guy doesn't cooperate, you can have his thumbs.
What?
I would-
Oh yeah. Yeah, we'll cut off his thumbs and give it to this. You know, honestly, we could just.
But you could have them
Yeah.
like switching out your mouth like mandibles, like insect mouth parts.
Yeah, you'd be great at mobile games.
We can do some grafting.
Yeah.
You like grafting?
I don't think I've ever done it before, but I'd like to try.
I mean,
I'll try anything at least once.
You can
well,
be the
I mean, there's
lord
no
of all
flesh-
that's frigging golden.
I don't. Well, you need flesh to graft flesh onto. He doesn't really. Yeah, I motion like at him vaguely, you know.
We could try a bone graft.
Oh, you know what? That is
Experimental.
actually a really good point. I didn't think about that.
Experimental procedure, but
You know, there's
considering we
bones
have
and
a guy-
fingers.
Yeah, we got a guy holed up in there. Be a bit of a guinea pig if it need be.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, what are we waiting for?
Connected to the leg bone connected to the knee
Leg bone.
Okay, so we go to the rec room, right? Is he still there?
Yeah, you go to the rec room. You see you see like a tape from the security team around the rec room. It appears that after you abandoned him about like an hour or two ago, the medical staff did in fact come and pick him up.
Ah, damn. Guess we're going to the med
Ooh.
ward then.
Oh, thank God. You know, I really wasn't looking forward to torturing somebody tonight.
I was.
Well, I mean, we're not giving up, right? Like,
This is a change of venue, not a cancellation of the concert.
Yeah, I mean,
Well-
it should still be visitation hours, right?
Oh, the things I'm gonna do. I'm about to make a name for myself here.
Jack, would I have any knowledge, foreknowledge about the medical ward?
You know that there is no such thing as visitation hours.
Mm.
Don't
And
I
worry.
you recently heard a story about someone breaking into the medical wing and getting shot to death.
Yeah,
Okay.
guys, I don't think we should go to the medical wing.
I have a
There was
plan.
There was a guy who was killed there. It was terrible.
I have
We're
a
supposed to
plan.
be saving people.
One of us will get injured, and we will use that injury to get into the medical ward. It's a foolproof plan that's never went wrong.
Well, what about that guy? I point
Who?
to the skull.
You mean
Well, he's not
Robbie?
injured. He's dead.
Yeah, this
Yeah,
is his
he-
standard state. I don't think we can count this as an injury.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
You know,
so-
You've done right, Robbie.
So does do I have any volunteers?
depends
I'll go.
on.
Trent, you're
I'll do it.
Oh,
Yeah, Trent just stands back and he smiles, wiping the sweat from his brow.
Jesse looks almost disappointed.
Well, I don't have to do it. If you want to do it, you can do it.
Yeah, I mean, Trent, if you're volunteering.
Oh no! It's fine. I was gonna ask for a reward.
Oh, okay.
I figured you guys wouldn't pay me anymore, considering you know how expensive my assistance has been throughout the day. I guess I could throw you in a freebie. It's fine. You want to take a free shot? Go ahead, kid. Knock yourself out.
I reach into my hammer space, digging around for my hammer, and then frown, realizing the horrible fate that had fallen it. Okay, this is gonna be a
void or something, didn't it?
yeah. This is gonna be a. Oh, this is gonna be a little harder than I thought it was gonna be.
What do you mean? Just hit me. Punch me in the stomach.
I'll do it.
Okay. Hey, okay, Fridge.
Why? Why not me?
No. I'm just saying. What if we, you know?
When I say I'll do it, I mean I'll do it.
What if we?
Why don't we just attack him together?
Yeah. Why don't we combine our
Yeah,
power?
lynch him.
And...
Lynch that son of a bitch, just like we did in the old days.
Oh, whoa!
Robbie?
Fridge, I don't think you should keep that thing around. I think it would be a bad fucking influence on you, man.
What? You're against killing politicians?
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no,
this is what's
I
about
agree.
to happen. So, our good friend.
Okay, Fridge, are you ready? Don't hold back. Yeah.
How long does this fucking gift go on for?
The entire episode.
Longest GIF ever conceived.
That's right. Alright,
Let's beat the shit out of him. Fridge breathing. Ninth form.
Picking what's not yours?
I want both of you to roll your attacks.
Oh, this would be strike?
Strike or aura, whatever you're using.
Yeah. Position power. Oh, this would be a dual.
I'll roll strike.
Yeah, this can be a dual heat. Go ahead.
Right.
I'll do my precision then for that because my precision's at A.
Yeah, mine's pretty good too. Oh, illegal precision. I guess I'll do my power. So I would just roll 2d6.
I'll do power then because I got 3d6.
Okay, so 5. Okay, so I would just roll 5d6.
There's 2 from me.
And that's 2 from me.
You got 4 successes. Trent,
I die.
He was unable to return to society.
Die. You don't die. You are, however, I mean, Jesse, how enthusiastic are you about breaking this guy's bones?
Oh, very.
How much, Jesse? Do you want to take off 1 health point or 2?
Oh no.
Well,
I only have 3.
we gotta get him into the medical ward, right?
We gotta make it convincing.
Take 2 of this man's hit points.
Take 2 and call me in the morning. Jump Rock Prison.
Trent, you were prepared for the worst. However, the worst is the worst is worse than you expected, you know? And your good friends here, Jesse, Fridge, and
Robbie.
I mean, the spell doesn't. Yeah, Robbie doesn't. I mean, he's not able to participate, but you can feel him kicking you in spirit. As you are balled up on the floor, getting the shit beaten out of you. You feel multiple of your bones break, and you are left battered and bloodied on the floor. You are down to 1 HP.
Oh,
Alright.
okay.
Alright.
I've been
Medic!
a bloody heap.
Medic, he's so hurt. He needs your help.
William.
Before one of the guards does in fact see what you guys are doing, and he like blows in his whistle and he says, "Hey, knock it off over there! Don't fight in the cafeteria. Fight in some place where the other guards can see and make bets."
Okay.
This is the rec room.
Yeah, what is this if not recreation? And I gotta say,
you
we
guys
did wreck him.
You guys are outside the rec room, not
Oh.
unless you like trespass.
I grabbed Trent by the legs and dragged him into the rec room.
That's better. Anyway, someone call the medical team.
Yeah.
And before long, the medical team does in fact come. Trent, you are like lifted up on, not really like onto like a gurney or anything. You're just like lifted up over this guy's shoulder, like just
Medi
I
back.
just want to play Silent Hill Origins.
Why does everyone keep talking about that game? When
It's a fucking. It's the apotheosis of the series narrative.
It's the
It's
only
the
thing we have in the rec room.
It's one of the worst ones.
You just don't get it, okay, dude?
Get us more Silent Hill games then.
When's PT coming out?
I put my hand.
I went to prison before the announcement.
I put my hand on Fridge's shoulder.
What?
I just shake my head solemnly.
Coach Eva's gonna save us.
Not this time, buddy.
Trent, you are carried off into the medical wing. You see like the big sign that says Medical Research Center, and you are carried into one of the countless different hospital rooms. You're placed in one of the countless different hospital beds. There's a lot of injured people around here, and you forgot to ask what Don't Fear the Reaper looks like.
Would I know from my previous experience in this prison or no?
Roll intelligence.
Yes.
So, I mean, depending on your luck, we could always direct talk.
I mean, sure. Sure.
Hold on.
Hi. Fridge, I'm starting to have the feeling we did something wrong.
Like what? When? What? At what point?
He knows what this guy looks like, right?
Of course he does. We wouldn't have sent him if he didn't know. There's no way.
Yeah, you know Eric Bloom. He's the second in command of the Blue Oyster Cult. He's been in prison for about 15 years now. His stand is, of course, called Don't Fear the Reaper. It acts as the gateway between the dreamscape and the prison. You're not quite sure as to how it works, though. You know that his daughter was born on January 17th.
Why do I know that?
Because you rolled really well.
Because it's obvious.
Do I know what he looks like, this guy?
Yes.
Okay, good. What does he look like?
He's got like he's white. He's got like blonde hair swept back. And you presume a very bloodied face after what Jesse's done to him.
Right.
Because you know
okay.
you can presumably after what she did to you.
Correct.
This guy's probably.
This guy's fucked.
What's the guard situation in the medical ward look like? Can I just get up and start moving, or are there like people watching me?
Why did you write that Robbie is a guard, Gooday?
Cause sorry, I was looking at William's thing.
Yeah, there are in fact guards around the medical wing. There's not really any in the room you're in right now, but like look glancing at the windows, you can see them patrolling around the different hallways. A nurse like stops by your room and says, "Backstreet Boys will be with you shortly. Just hang in there."
Thank you.
You know that Backstreet Boys is the name of the stand held by the chief doctor of the prison.
Right. I'm going to get up and I'm gonna go do. Is there like maybe a list of current patients, maybe at like a receptionist desk or something?
If you went over to the receptionist desk, perhaps you could find something like that if you can avoid being caught.
Right. Okay.
I want to point out this is the second time we're doing
That
like,
I've been in the
hospital
medical ward.
infiltration.
Right. Yeah. I'm going to go over to the outside of my room and see what the main lobby looks like.
Okay. I'll let you peek in there without a stealth roll. You peek past the door. There's two guards over like by the entrance, facing away from like, you know, the main lobby itself. They're just like guarding who gets in and out. One of them appears to be napping. Every now and then, a guard does pop out into the lobby as just like part of his patrol, and then he just like fucks off to go somewhere else. And there is a woman at the receptionist desk who is reading manga right now.
What manga is it?
Yeah, what manga is it?
JJK.
Oh shit.
Oh wow. I'm going to attempt to snatch the walkie-talkie from the sleeping guard.
Okay, I want you to roll stealth for me.
Okay. Stealth. That's body and reason. I think I can pull it off. It's my my inner character monologue while I try to find my stats.
I also want to
Oh, hospital, huh?
clarify.
I've heard of these.
I also want to clarify. You were sneaking basically across, like your hospital room is like basically the other end of this lobby. You would have to sneak across the lobby floor to get this. You're okay with this?
I'm thinking like maybe I could walk by and like make a subtle like motion while I take the walkie-talkie and then walk out. Like maybe I could pretend I'm like dazed or something. I still have pockets, right? I could just slip it
Yeah.
in my. Okay. And it's black on black, so.
Yeah. Regardless of your I was just wanting to make sure, you knew that you weren't just like going to like someone who's right next to you. Is all I was saying.
Right. Okay.
But whatever your strategy, you did roll a success. You are able, through your cunning manipulation, avoid the gaze of the woman who's not paying attention right now, and snatch the walkie-talkie from the sleeping guard. What's your plan with it?
I'm going to go back to my room.
Okay.
And I'm going to turn on the walkie-talkie and I'm going to go. Backup requested in the medical ward room of one Eric Bloom. I repeat, backup requested in medical.
Oh god, that guy having a seizure. Whatever. Coming. And you, see, from the window in your hospital room, you can see two guards just sort of like lazily walking, taking their sweet fucking time, really, getting to the like you're in hospital room 101 right now, okay? These guys go down the hallway to room 107. And they go in there. And a little bit later, a voice comes through the talkie and says, "Hey, what's the emergency? Everything looks fine."
I'm going to turn back the I'm going to turn on the walkie-talkie, and I'm going to make sleeping noises, and like I'm just going to pretend to snore, and I'm going to be like, security, Eric Bloom, over.
What the? I'm gonna kick the ass of whoever's responsible for this. And your walkie-talkie is remotely disconnected from the network.
They should. Oh, okay. They should see this guy sleeping on the job. Ideally, if they go back to check. I'm assuming they had some sort of like identifier.
Yeah, if they know which
Yeah.
walkie-talkie to cut off.
Yeah, they do in fact start heading back over to like the area where they see that guy sleeping, and someone like shakes him awake and starts like yelling at him. All right.
While this is happening, I'm going to sneak over to 107.
Okay. Can you roll a stealth check for me? You will get an advantage on this.
Yes. What am I getting an advantage for? Just for being awesome.
No, you're getting it because you distracted the guards.
Okay. Okay. That's very stealthy. Is it 86 or 10? Hold on. Ah, yes. Okay. Damn it. Fuck.
As you're like sneaking through the hallway, you step on a shard of glass and make like a loud noise.
Fucking Tom and Jerry scream.
Yeah. One of the some of the guards like in the lobby start like looking over in your direction. You haven't been caught yet, but they're coming to look.
I am going to approach them and I'm going to be like, "Hey, man, why is there glass all over the floor, man?
What are you doing outside your room?"
I gotta take a dump."
Escort him to the fucking shitter, will ya?
I gotta poop, man, but there's glass all over the floor. This is a terrible prison.
Be lucky we don't drag you out back and just put a bullet in ya. Escort him to the fucking shitter, will ya?
Yeah, I gotta poop.
And one of the guards like just grabs you by the shoulder and starts dragging you along over to the laboratory.
Is this in a secluded spot?
I mean, it's in like the middle of the hallway. There's fuck off. If you do well on a you'll be able to take this guy out away if that's what you're playing.
I think I'm not going to do that because there are other guards, presumably, still outside. I think my plan is I'm going to take a few minutes, use the bathroom, go back to my room, and wait for another opportunity to try and cross the hall again.
It's like a getting reset in the stealth section in Legend of Zelda.
Yeah, I failed. I should be able to respawn.
Okay. You pretend to take your shit. The guard escorts you back to your hospital room.
That was a very real shit, I should add.
Okay, you shit. You really do shit. You're
I should get an
escorted back to your
advantage. I'm
hospital.
I'm lighter now. There's less stealth
No.
involved.
No, that's not how this works. Goku taking off like the weighted clothing, except he just takes a shit.
He takes a shit. Should I roll?
Yeah, roll stealth again.
Okay.
I kind of want you to fail this. No, no. This time, the guard listened to your woes and didn't, in fact, sweep up the glass on the floor. So there's nothing for you to freak and croup and slip up and fuck up. As
In my
you-
head, I'm like, maybe these guys aren't so bad at all. They're
As
just
you, like-
humans,
yeah.
like you and me.
As you make
As
like
you step on a nail instead.
As you make like SpongeBob cartoon-ass tiptoe noises, and you get on over to Eric Bloom's room. When you reach there, you see like fucking Bloom and like a fucking oxygen. Speaking of SpongeBob, he looks like the guy that's like, my skin is glass and my
Yeah.
bone. No, my skin is paper and my bones are glass. He looks
I
like
feel
that
it.
guy right now.
Oh man. Oh Jesus, they fucked you up. Oh Jesse, what did you do to this guy? What am I looking at here? Besides his iron lung that he's currently trapped inside.
There doesn't seem to be anyone else in this room. Actually, this room is like a lot nicer than yours. It seems it's reserved for more important prisoners. Apparently not important enough for anyone to like rush to his rescue, but you know, that's how it is. Like, what do you mean? Like, what are you looking at? What do you?
Is he conscious?
You are not sure.
Okay. I'm gonna close the door behind me, very lightly, and I'm gonna take a seat at his side if there is a chair, and I'm gonna go, Mr. Bloom.
And he like his one eye opens up and looks over at you. He's got like the fucking eye patch on too.
I go, oh wait, oh shit. I turn around really quickly and I put the baklava back on.
Oh god, they sent you?
Oh, you know me?
Yeah, you're the blowjob brother.
God damn it. You know what? I was sent here to torture you, okay? You really want to risk that with me?
Oh, this is already torture, just talking to you.
Look, I thought you were going to be at a little bit better condition here. I'm starting to have second thoughts about this. What if we just made this a diplomatic situation, huh?
Yeah? What do you mean by that?
Well, you just tell me what I want to know, and I won't have to hurt you.
See, you and that gal, what's her name? I don't know. You, that gal, Damien. You seem to have a little bit of a misconception of what we are. We're not two-bit gangsters like the 11th Street Kids. We're not money makers like the raconteurs, and we're certainly not like you goobers. We believe in a higher cause, and we're not about to sell each other out just under the threat of pain. Like, what could you do to possibly make me give up everything I've worked for all these years?
That's a good point. What about nails on every single pressure point in your body?
Go ahead.
What about screws on every single pressure point in your body? I guess that would be more accurate to say.
Sounds like fun acupuncture. Go right ahead.
Okay. What if you just told me about Mizukami?
You really don't know who you've been hanging out with, do you?
No, they just hired me, honestly. Again, contract work. This is kind of like my job, so.
I'll give you this one.
Oh?
Because really, it's never really been a secret for us. I mean, we've never been hostile to Mizutami, you see. In fact, we're very thankful to her. Without her, we wouldn't have the Blue Oyster Cult.
What do you mean?
She founded us. She was the first.
Oh.
She founded the Blue Oyster Cult. She was the first of us. She was the one that taught us about the Great Blue and how we'll all return to the sea once we die. She was the one that taught us Hamon.
Hamon? This would be really impactful if I knew who Mizukami was, but, the people who hired me, they're really going to be upset by this information. I got to thank you there. This Great Blue that you're talking about, I'm kind of interested. And Trent sits down, like, feigning interest in this guy's religion.
He rolls his eyes and says, if you were interested, you would have signed up ages ago. I know how long you've been in this prison. But
Yeah,
sure,
no one's
I'll
ever
play
told me.
along. I'll play along with your little game. It's simple as can be, really. All life stems from water. The very earliest living things were born from the sea, and of course, you needn't even have it explained that we evolved from sea creatures crawling up onto land, forsaking the Great Blue. But even up on land, everything requires water. Water is the single most fundamental thing to all living things, and that's really what the Blue Oyster Cult is about. The water.
You can see that Trent is, like, legitimately disturbed at the notion of evolving from a fish.
Trent has never had a high school class.
Yeah, no, he wouldn't have learned this.
He's thinking this is like batshit cult stuff. He's like, oh my god, they've gone insane.
That's
Trent learning about the theory of evolution.
That's quite the hypothesis you got there, Mr. Bloom. I don't necessarily say I agree with it, but yeah, the water, it's fucking crazy, right? And this wouldn't have anything to do with that young fellow imprisoned in the hallway, wouldn't it?
Hallway? What are you talking about?
The abandoned prison wing. I guess I shouldn't give you information, but I am kind of interested now. What do you know about that place?
The abandoned prison wing? It was, gas leak went off around there a while ago, wasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I guess you could say that. You should go investigate it yourself. The place is underwater. I'm sure your cult would love it. Anyways, there was a bit of an incident that brought myself there just as recently as yesterday, and there was I don't want to say young boy, but I don't know what he was, but he said that his body wasn't there. It was out in the sea.
No.
Yeah. I figured if you gave me information, I can at least be diplomatic and give you some.
That boy, did he give you a name?
I'm struggling to remember if he did in the campaign.
He told you to call him Ishmael.
Right, okay, that's what I thought. He just said to call him Ishmael.
Oh, god damn it.
Oh, you can't just not elaborate.
Yeah, just give me a second. Have you ever heard of the Leviathans?
No.
It's it's a bit of a complicated story, but there's an old legend, see, about creatures from a different plane of reality that occasionally just sort of drop down into ours. These aquatic creatures called the Leviathans vary greatly in size, but while their stands are able to walk on land, their bodies are very much more constrained to the depths below.
Oh, okay. You're saying he's a sea monster.
Yeah, pretty much. That's something
It's fucked up.
they're, needless to say, revered pretty strongly by the Blue Oyster Cult.
I figured. And your group has nothing to do with this.
We wouldn't dare do anything to a Leviathan. That's crossing that is heresy for us. High treason.
Okay. Well, then it should interest you to know that this Leviathan, Ishmael, is in incredible pain, and he's currently being... His body is locked up, if I could understand this correctly. There's something preventing him from having the full freedom of that you would expect from a Leviathan.
Locked
He's
up.
somehow he's tied to this prison. I don't really understand it either, but from what I was able to gain, there's a little bit more going on under the surface, and I don't just mean under the ocean. In that abandoned prison wing, there was a laboratory, experiments going on, scientists, and, well, what I thought was a vampire, but I can't be certain.
Oh no, there's a vampire here. Don't worry about that.
Oh, so did I fight a vampire?
Maybe. What was the stand?
It was a black spot on the ground, and it would chase you around. You look
I
like a
don't know that
vampire.
one.
Oh, so you know about these guys?
I don't know that stand that you mentioned. I just know there
So-
is a vampire in the prison.
Well, this group that's set up over in the abandoned prison wing, who do you think they could be? Clearly some special interest group that's funding with the higher ups, but
I'm not sure in particular, but there's definitely a lot of strange happenings within the prison. Like, I mean, for one, you can't even leave this island without something horrible happening. There's the fact that I gave the girl you were with a bit of a threat that perhaps I should elaborate on. The fundamental rules of reality in this prison, they don't quite work as they should. Like, for example, when someone dies, they don't really stay dead, you know?
no, I don't know. I've never experienced that before.
I really like that you just walk past... Not like 5 minutes ago, you were talking to the skull.
I figured he was a byproduct of the hallway. I haven't made the connection yet.
Well, regardless, it's possible that if there's some sort of research facility there, perhaps my best guess is that they're researching the happenings of this isle or something, or perhaps researching the prisoners here? I don't know.
Well, there's one other piece of information that should interest you. Like I said, the Leviathan said that his body was tied up in this research facility. But when I was there, when I was fighting this maybe vampire, I fell into a enclosure, an aquatic enclosure, and I saw something that I couldn't explain. Massive tank, big enough to hold a whale, multiple. And I didn't get a good look at it, but it definitely was not a fish.
Sorry,
If
I'm
they've-
not sure. That's not a lot for me to go on. I'm sure you understand, but
Right, but
Yes.
is it possible they've trapped this Leviathan's body, experimenting on it?
it could entirely possible. But I mean, the question is, what about the Leviathan stand? Leviathan stands aren't usually they're not very powerful, of course, but nevertheless, they do still have a stand. If
Possible they can nullify it or just counteract it with how many stand users they have. I mean, again, this vampire guy kicked my ass. Yeah, and that was just one of them.
Yeah, maybe. I'm not sure. Listen, I'll I'll cut you a bit of a deal. I shouldn't be doing this, of course, but I'll let you and your friends into the dreamscape. If if only because I want to assist with helping out the Leviathan, because whatever my allegiance to the cult, I'm more interested in I'm more interested in the beliefs themselves. You understand?
You know, I was just about to ask if you guys could go a little bit easier on my friends, I would appreciate it, and I'm sure they would too. I mean, we're hitting it off right now. We don't have to be enemies. We could be bros.
I'd love to, but I'm not in charge of the cult. You see, I'm only the second in command, and while I do have a fair bit of authority, I'm not the one that makes the final calls. However, like I said, I can get you into the dreamscape where you guys can retrieve Mizukami yourselves. In
Well,
exchange, I want to I want to help free the Leviathan, return it where it belongs.
you know, I'm sure they would love to make that deal. I just have to ask, if you're only second in command, who is the big man?
The command is a woman named Buck Dharma. She took control of the Blue Oyster Cult after Mizukami, bless her soul, started having those mental breakdowns. Buck Dharma, well, she works as, she's not actually a prisoner here, you see. She works as part of the hospital staff.
Oh,
Hospital staff, like this hospital?
Yeah.
Are you scheduled to meet her?
Not right now, no. I'll likely be released after, the Backstreet Boys tends to my wounds.
Is that her stand?
No, her stand, is called, let me look this up. Stairway to the Stars. Backstreet Boys is, someone else, the head doctor.
Well, alright. You wouldn't mistreat Mizukami, Not that I know her, but I know she is important to those that have hired me.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
You, the royal you. She's in good hands.
I mean, I can't speak for anyone else. I can only really speak for myself.
Right. Okay. Well, I'm assuming she still holds some prestige due to starting your whole thing and all.
Yeah. I mean, I would hope so.
Yeah. Well, okay. Mr. Bloom, you've been very, very kind to me. If there's anything you can do, or if there's anything I can do for you, and if anything you need, just give me a call. I take a business card out and I place it like where he can't reach it because his arms are at his side, and he's just gonna have to look down at it as long as he's in this bed.
Yeah, alright.
Yeah, Trent Razor, contractor for hire.
Right. Is that all you wanted to talk about?
Yeah, I think. If there's
Alright.
anything else that they might send me back here, but I really don't want to get injured again. There is one thing I wanted to ask. This Backstreet Boys. I've never been in the medical ward. What does it do to you?
It's the stand. I mean, I don't really understand how it works, but from what I've experienced, it's like this strange scalpel thing that sort of like pieces your body back together the way it should be.
That's just a healing stand?
As far as I know.
Alright, I'm gonna go back to my room now. I really don't want to press my luck and try to escape. I heard there was a guy who died here trying to do that just yesterday.
Oh yeah, that was hilarious.
Yeah, I'm not gonna press my luck further. Thank you, Mr. Bloom, and always keep me in mind.
Yeah, see you around.
Alright, bye, buddy.
Contact game.
I'm going to tiptoe
Socially.
back to my room.
I am thou art I.
I did not think that was you, Tanhony. I thought that someone was like speaking into someone else's mic.
I thought it was Robbie. I thought Robbie was back.
Alright, and while Dune is waiting for the Backstreet Boys, cut back to, Jesse and Trent. What have you two been up to?
I've been playing Silent Hill Origins.
Yeah.
Cinema.
Look out! Like, he's right behind you. I swear to God.
I know he's right
just
behind
saw
me.
something.
I know where they all spawn. I've played this before 1,000 times.
I know. Sorry, I just don't.
Did you know this is all about circumcision?
Is it?
Yeah, you can tell. There's subtle hints.
I see. Sorry, I don't do very good with this kind of game.
Pyramid Head is uncircumcised.
Well, we don't know. Well, look at his head. I'll tell you. Yeah. How do you think?
No, they really
how do you think Trent's doing?
Huh? Oh, I hope he's doing well.
Well, me too, of course.
Yeah, I mean, if he, fucks up, I mean, then one of us will have to go in, and I don't want to get beat up.
Just like, it's like a fucking permadeath roguelike mode where you have to send people further and further into the hospital every time.
I honestly, it's like...
There's loot in the hospital!
Okay, look, Fridge, when we get all that loot out, it'll all be worth it. After we've gone through 5 party members, we'll, unlock something. We'll unlock a permabuff.
Permabuff, huh? You really think something like that could exist in this world, in this universe? You're a fool.
I mean, I'd consider getting a stand the permabuff.
Yeah, but, there's all sorts of people in this world.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do I mean?
I mean, that's a really
We've all
Yeah,
got
of
our own
course there are.
personalities, or so we think.
I'm not sure how much I like this new personality thing of yours. Like, what happened while I was like interrogating this guy? What were
He's the
y'all
only
doing?
fridge I ever knew. What was he like before?
Well, I walked through the frickin' hallway until it became my birth canal.
He was like less than this.
What does that mean?
More subdued, I want to say. Not as outwardly insane.
Not as charming.
If that's the word you want to use for it, sure.
I love you, fridge.
Stand back.
It's okay. I understand. He would say it in spirit.
Yeah.
What are we talking about?
I waved my hand in front of Fridge.
Yeah?
Oh, okay. Sorry, you went like comatose for a second. That was really weird.
I was thinking. The hallway was brought up, and I had to think. I went back there.
Oh.
But yeah, it's all about circumcision, you know? It's about the trauma of it.
Right. I wouldn't know.
Yeah. Yeah, you do have to do a lot of research on the Silent Hill wiki to know about this stuff.
Do you think
Right.
there's a world outside this prison?
Of course there is.
Yeah.
Fascinating.
Do you not remember anything like outside of it?
You like Led Zeppelin, right? Led Zeppelin's not here, so they have to be somewhere else.
Yeah.
Ed
They want
fucking
to
hominin.
He remembers lynching, nothing else.
You said you liked
Oh
Led Zeppelin,
yeah, I
didn't you?
love the lynching.
You can't.
Oh,
You,
God.
Can't you? I look around the rec room, dude. You can't just yell that out.
yeah, I was gonna say maybe don't bring up lynching so much. Maybe that's a bad idea.
Yeah, call it something
New York
different,
Mayor
maybe.
got what was coming to him.
Yeah, no, I agree, but like when you say that, people have different like beliefs and like different things that come to mind when they hear the
What do you
word
mean?
lynch. I mean, there's just certain groups of people who tended to get lynched more than others.
Yeah, bad people, right?
Ooh.
Hey, we're alone in the rec room, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
For now.
for now. Okay, look. You can't just say things like that, okay? Like that's not something you can say anymore.
Wait, what do you mean by anymore?
Times
Look,
change.
Robbie, I know you grew up in a different time,
What do you mean different times?
but look, all I'm saying is you really shouldn't bring up lynching without, like adding clarification to it.
Okay, I get it, but like, what do you mean by like different times? Like, is killing bad people wrong now, or
No. Well,
I don't understand what you're talking about.
killing bad people isn't. Look, all
I'm just trying to understand, but you're not being like very clear. Like, just tell me.
Fred, help.
Who's gonna help you?
You.
Hmm.
You need to ask Robbie if he's racist now.
You know, Skull.
Okay, Robbie, I'm sorry, I've been dancing around this. What's your opinion on race, Robbie?
Me?
Hey, I mean, we're all created equal under God, right?
Yeah, exactly. You got a different opinion?
No.
You know what? That's a very pointed. Jesse, you're not
No.
racist.
No
are
people
you?
aren't equal? What the hell?
Wait, then. Okay, that's not what I said. Okay, look, Robbie, I was just, asking, because you think that all people are equal under God, but
Whoa,
I
but?
but I want you to know
Whoa.
that when you bring up the word lynching, people are going to think that you don't think that.
Why?
Yeah, what?
Robert, you're fucking with me.
A large question mark appears over the skull.
What the fuck is that? Why can't I see his sound effects?
Why can I see his sound effects?
Fridge, you can see that too,
this
right?
skull is of Gamma 2.
Of course, it's just a question mark.
Yeah, the question mark, that's weird, right?
No, it's not. Check this out, menacing symbols. Very happy.
What? What?
Don't worry, you're just hallucinating. It's for comic effect.
Huh? I feel like I'm gonna throw up.
Well, don't do it on me. I'm in a fridge, not a toilet. Well, I gotta show you guys something, by the way. Something interesting I found out.
Uh-huh.
Is there a computer in this prison? Is there, like, internet access?
Jack?
Yeah.
Open YouTube. Skibbity toilet.
Oh my god.
This shit is insane.
You can't do this. We're gonna get sued now.
This shit is
They're
so
doing
fucking
copyright
crazy.
strikes on Skibbity Toilet.
You see, because these are guys, the camera guys, and they're fighting the toilets, you see. Check this out, check this out. They're gonna fight. Oh, that's a nice punch. That's a nice punch. Yeah. Yeah. There's a lot of lore to it, but I can walk you through as you're watching.
Can I lower my intelligence by a die?
You may assign that point elsewhere.
Once we're caught up, you can see some of the jokes people have made, like Skibbity Biden. Hell
Skibbity Biden might be the worst video ever made.
Hell yeah.
Okay, I lower wit by 2 die, bringing it to a D. Amazing. Hey, Fridge,
Yeah?
I want you to never show me that video again.
We've already seen it. There's no need for me to show you again. It's inside your brain now. Can you feel it bouncing around? You can, can't you?
She just kind of just puts her head in her hands and starts shaking.
Fucking Robbie like leans over to Fridge and whispers, "Psst, what's her problem?"
She didn't like the toilet thing. I thought it was fucking epic. You know the camera guys?
Yeah. I don't really understand it, but I'm glad you enjoy it.
It's friggin' cinema, dude.
I don't...
You know about cinema? You not seen the train going towards the screen, that movie?
Yeah, I've seen cinema. It's just times sure have changed.
Oh, tell me about it. You know they use that blockbusters everywhere? Now it's on Netflix and Disney Plus.
And Paramount
What's
Plus.
a Blockbuster? What's a Netflix? What's a...
Why you remember Blockbuster?
You ask me, you only need one streaming service, it's MGM. And it has everything you need to live a happy life, okay?
Oh, wait, hold on. Actually, when did you come to prison?
What do you mean, when did I come to prison?
No, not you.
Me?
Robbie.
I want to say that it was sometime in the 1970s.
Oh.
Okay, so you don't remember Blockbuster.
Hold on, I'll update my references for you. We used to have racism all over the place. Now it's all Disney Plus.
Well,
Racism. That's why we lynched that fucking mayor.
Because he was racist? Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Look, you really do scare me a lot of the time, Robbie.
Why?
Because you're a skull dude. She's good as skeletons.
Oh yeah, I know that. I got shown the video that like the song, "The Spooky Scary Skeleton."
Yeah, I know it's sad, but like, as long as you live from now on, people are going to be afraid of you.
I see.
We've only just now introduced you to the internet. How do you know about spooky, scary skeletons?
I've got an iPad in here.
We went on a binge
What?
when I showed him Skibbity Toilet.
It's been 5 seconds. What do you mean a binge?
Well, no, I just showed you Skibidi Toilet. I showed Robbie Skibidi Toilet first.
Inside the fridge, Robbie's
It's
got
the
like
iPad
an
kid.
iPhone. Robbie's got like an iPhone propped up next to the skull with like YouTube playing.
I put together playlists for him. A lot of it is Skibidi Toilet, I'm not gonna lie, but some other stuff in there too.
Okay. Cool.
This is. I like how whenever we cut to like the fridge storyline, it turns into like a Smiling Friends bit.
I've never even watched Smiling Friends.
Oh, you should.
It's so up your alley, man.
Yeah, that's
Like, unironically.
That's actually fucking me up. I figured Tan had to watch Smiling Friends.
Yeah.
Is that fucking blackface?
The show is very you.
Is that fucking blackface, dude?
No, I have an actual beef.
Dude, Robbie would have lynched that demon.
That's right. He would have been the first one. He would have been
Yeah.
the first one. So, sure it's taken Trent a while, huh?
And then we cut back to Trent in the medical wing. Trent, you see finally the doctor gets over to you. He's like a tall man, but like nevertheless hunched over. He's got like long but disheveled hair. Kind of definitely like not someone that spends like a lot of time grooming himself. And he walks over to like your bed. And he takes out a scalpel with a very curious design. The scalpel itself seems to be made out of like a combination of flesh and blood, with even the blade itself like pulsating. You really, like, something in the back of your brain really doesn't want it to touch you, but nevertheless, the doctor, like, I mean, unless you're gonna do anything to resist, the doctor takes his scalpel and runs it across the veins on your arm, and you feel something intruding into you. Flesh that was not there fills the void in your wounds. Blood that is not yours seems to enter into your body. It's an unnatural completion, but nevertheless, you are healed. Go back up to 3 points of health.
Yeah.
And with a sickening squelch, he pulls the scalpel away from you and just, like, wordlessly leaves.
Hey, Doc.
The doc stops and, like, looks over his shoulder at you.
You're not... Am I healed?
Yeah, get out.
Well, why didn't you put me under before you did that?
Because it's faster?
You know what? Okay. It was just supremely uncomfortable. But, yeah, I guess I got no problems. I could leave?
Yeah, get out.
Okay, thank you.
And he... Wait,
I just
before
shake
you...
my head.
before you go, and I almost forgot. And he takes out like a little sticker and he places it, like of a little bunny rabbit, and he places it on your chest. And he says,
Oh.
"There, the guards will let you out through the gate now."
Thank you. You have a good one.
And he wordlessly leaves.
I will also attempt to exit.
You successfully open the door, and you walk across the lobby. And as you get to the the entrance to the medical wing, the guard at the gate like glances to your chest, looks at the rabbit, and just like nods his head, and letting you leave.
Is the secretary still reading JJK?
Yes.
I was just curious. I thought I had something funny planned, but I didn't. I'm gonna glance over and I'm gonna go, oh, JJK, huh?
She like briefly looks up at you and then back down to her manga.
Oh yeah. Gojo.
I'm gonna call the guards if you don't.
It's like Elon Musk being like, Nerve.
Nerve.
Okay, I'll go. Have fun.
Rejected.
Yeah. Trent has never seen JJK or read it.
All he knows is Gojo.
Yeah, he just knows Gojo. Yeah, that's it. I will try to recoup it.
Yeah. Yeah, you head on out. And back on. I mean, the last place you saw them was in the rec room. You don't know specifically where they'd be now.
I'm sure if I could find Fridge by just going right next to his cell. I will try the rec room first.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. You head on over to the rec room, and you see Fridge playing Silent Hill Origins, and you can suddenly hear like the faintest of Skibbity toilets playing.
I approach. I go, oh.
Fridge is gonna get you. What?
Hey, you made it.
I did, but
Sit down. We're on episode 4. There's 17 more to go.
is this a circumcision level?
No, well, the whole it's a circumcision game, a circumcision franchise, my friend.
Oh, right, the metaphor.
Yeah. Everyone knows about it.
I just thought it was in that.
Even I know that.
But now that you mention it, it does make sense. The whole game's really just it's about circumcision.
It's about a guy who don't want to get circumcised, but they do it anyway, and he's fucked up
Right,
about
that's why
it.
you get chased around. You get chased around by that.
By the nurses, because you know what they do?
They snip.
Snip, snip.
And the Pyramid Head, I mean, he's got that big sword. What do you think that's used for?
It's not stabbing. It's too big for that.
They need that for me, I gotta say. You need like a giant pyramid head.
Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah.
Do you?
No.
Yeah.
So, well, I got your information. You guys should be very happy to learn that Mizukami is alive and well.
Woo!
And I did not torture Mr. Eric Bloom.
Oh.
But
Woo!
I made a friend.
Nice.
Mr. Eric Bloom is going to let us into the dreamscape, and we can go retrieve Mizukami in exchange for something. they were really interested in that Leviathan, or I'm sorry, in Ishmael fridge.
You
I got a
slipped
little.
over some fucking steps there.
I'm sorry, Leviathan from the Bible.
Well, the way it was explained to me is that, well, when Fridge and I were in the hallways, we met a boy who seemed more like a ghost than
How?
somebody that was actually alive.
I
Apparently,
thought that was a hallucination.
no, he was real. Apparently, this is some sort of ancient sea god with a stand, known as a Leviathan.
How many character arcs did I miss? What did y'all get up to in there?
Well, I mean,
We had a quest. We had a Grail quest in there.
Yeah, he just told us to find his body, and we didn't. We actually accomplished nothing relating to this guy.
Hey, you
This
know,
poor kid is probably being tortured every single day by this research facility. But
it ain't about the destination; it's about the journey. And you and I had a journey.
that's right. That's right. Just like Tagashi said.
Tagashi.
You know, he did. What's it called? Yu Yu Hakusho.
Yeah, you wouldn't understand, Jesse. You're too young.
If you're not a Yusuke head like me, you won't get it.
But anyways, we have some sort of exchange set up for Mizukami, and I put a good word in for you, and it seems like the cult is more than willing to, well, at least Bloom is willing to have an amicable relationship.
Fantastic. So he won't keep fucking send guys after us?
Well, I don't know. He said that he's not in charge. That falls on Buck Dharma. But he did say that we can enter the dreamscape and retrieve
yeah,
Mizukami.
I can enter the dreamscape. Watch me. Snoo, me, 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 me.
No, that was a good one.
I'm not too sure how we're going to go about doing this. I haven't been to the dreamscape myself, but I'm assuming you have some sort of information here.
Well, I think we were in it once.
Well, can you go back there?
Of course not. You crazy? Yeah, we can probably. What if we just? Well, I was joking. What if we just go snoo me 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 me?
Maybe that could work.
I mean, I've slept a good couple of times here, and I never.
Really? I haven't tried to. Yeah.
Hey, it's been a little over a week. I think you should.
Well, he said he was gonna let you into the dreamscape, right?
Oh yeah. Like.
Also, what do you mean by a little over a week? Like since he got here, or?
I think so.
Yeah, I've been in the prison for a little while. You know
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, my sense of time is like sometimes it feels like a week.
No, that's about correct. I was just making sure that.
Yes.
What do you mean that's about correct? How do you know?
Mizukami was in a fucking coma for a week.
And sometimes it feels like we've been here for months.
What are you talking about? It's not been months.
It feels like it's been 3 weeks since the last campaign or session.
What are you talking about? Session? Was it some BDSM shit?
Were they your mind?
Yeah, my safe word is purple.
Purple?
Purple.
Look, explaining lynching to this man was enough. We're not going to explain BDSM.
He knows it. Look at him. Look at his pervert eyes.
I don't have eyes.
Yeah, but I can see what used to rest in there.
Maybe this dreamscape shit we could just slip into. Maybe it's mindset, huh? How about that?
Right.
Like this. Like, I put my hands up.
What if we knock one of us out so he is forced to sleep?
Or we could just go to bed.
Well, that was my first idea, but everyone poo-pooed it.
No, I didn't say anything about that.
I agree with this. I'm actually gonna go back to my cell. I'm gonna use that nice toothbrush and utensils kit that you guys paid me with, and you know, I guess I'll see you there, Fridge. You know, considering we're cellmates and all
Yeah,
that.
we're cellmates.
Yeah, we are. Well,
Great.
not really, but we're like
We're neighbors.
mates-ish. We're
It's like when I had a
neighbors.
cell phone and I started like texting all my cell neighbors like, I'm the ghost inside your phone.
Imagine if the prison had like a fucking Discord server.
Yeah, I'm sure there is one. There's a Fight Club.
So there must also be a Discord server.
There has
There is a Fight Club, therefore there must be a Discord server.
Does Trent not know about the? You know what? Never mind.
What are you talking about?
What the hell are you talking about?
Hey,
Oh, nothing. It's nothing.
you know what? You guys.
You know what? I'm sleeping. Shonk! Me.
So as Trent leaves, I want to turn to Fridge for a second. Hey, Fridge.
What? I was sleeping.
I don't remember paying him with utensils. I have no idea where he got those. I gave him a toothbrush.
Well, you know, it all worked out. Honk!
I go back to my cell. I guess that's.
I want to point out when Fridge goes to sleep, he's wearing that one of his hats, sleeping cap.
Are you just gonna? Are you sleeping in the rec room or?
Yeah, why not? Well, I just took my arms and legs and said people think I'm just a fridge.
Oh, okay. Alright, you all head on to your respective, bedrooms, cells, really. Jesse, you take a long look at, Mizukami's empty bed before you get into your bed. Reminded of what
What I'm fighting for.
Yeah,
What
you're
am I fighting for?
And as you close your eyes and drift into sleep, you feel something grab a hold of your consciousness, and something very unexpected happens.
No.
The session ends.
No!
Wow.
I never expected it! This is bullshit! The session keeps going!
Double session!
You
Find out what
motherfucker!
happens next time on Dragon Ball Z.
You're evil coded!
Rude!
You're evil coded and a minor.
Sin signaling!
Sin signal?
You virtue baited me.
What?
Get virtue baited.
Why did all the voices I tried to do this session turn into fucking Robbie's voice?
Because it's such a good voice.
Yeah.
That's a good voice, yeah. I don't know what you want.
I like.
It's like how everything evolves into crabs.
He's
Yeah.
clearly just fucking.
Like
with the
I
entire
had
party.
I had a different voice for fucking Eric Bloom, but it turned into Robbie.
Kind of did.
I mean, when you have peak, you know.
When you check
When you
when the voice
when you
actor
have-
changes midway through the season.
When you have peak, you don't go back down the mountain. That's what they say.
Skiers do.
Right.
Snowboarders do.
Skier goes from the peak of the mountain.
A
That
real
is
one.
Unhinged.
A strong one. The honoured one of skiing.
Dude, that skier is gonna fucking hit the bottom of the mountain, alright?
His legs break, he's like, I'm sorry everyone, I'm not even angry right now. Right now, everything just feels so wonderful.
Avalanche of the century caused by deranged skier.
I will ski when I am bored, and I will kill anyone in my way.
That should be the next JoJo campaign, the fucking skiing campaign.
The ski race down the world's tallest mountain.
A ski race down Mount Everest. Whoever gets to the bottom first will win $1 bajillion. Here's the star of the skiing world, D.I.O.
It's like fucking Odio and Live Alive.
The mysterious skier, Oid.
Oi!
He wears a mask. Whose face lies underneath it?
Dude, I'd play this.
He's like wearing the Dio outfit, but he's got a mask on, so you don't know who it is.
Sounds awesome.
It's like fucking Deng Tai trying to disguise herself in the dark tournament of Beyond.
It's like, but Oid was right behind me. How's he in front of me now? Did he pick up speed? I didn't see it.
Remember when fucking Dio's horse teleported because like Gyro's horse breathed every 7 steps or something?
Yeah, he went to take Burrs when he could overtake.
Mysterious underdog of this skiing tournament, only known as J.
But here is the mysterious philanthropist billionaire, Car. He will drive a car down the mountain. But what are those strange horns from his head?
Oh, yeah, I forgot that Steel Ball Run had that car guy.
I'm so sad that like tapers off and he doesn't become like a contender.
Yeah, what happened to him?
It like broke down near the start, I think.
He ran out of fuel, is what happened.
Who could have seen that coming?
I don't know why he didn't bring more fuel, but he didn't. He should have had a stand that produced it.
If I remember, he's like shows him outside like raging at the car like it's the car's fault.
Yeah.
The gasoline stand.
Thank you for watching this.
Oh yeah, oh
Yeah.
right.
Thank you so much for supporting us and the channel. Bye.
It really means a lot. Bye.
Bye. I'm going to the mall now.
Yeah. We're gonna talk to boys.
I'm gonna go play Dress to Impress.
My favorite Roblox game.
Really? Man, Jujutsu Shenanigans, you wimp.